Hey guys, Brenda here. I just want to share a little bit about me with you. Some of you may not know some things that have gone on in my life, but in July of 2008, I weighed almost 300 pounds. I got on the scale just before I was heading out to a family function, and I weighed 298 pounds. I was devastated. I didn't want to go. I went, and then I saw pictures of myself afterwards and just about had a nervous breakdown. Excuse me. Over the next couple months, I then had a health scare. I thought I had colon cancer. I thankfully did not. But that really woke me up. I was scared at that point. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't want to live this life anymore. I saw too much of my mother in me, and a lot of times that's a good thing, but I was seeing her health problems. I had been told by my doctor that if I didn't start doing something, I was probably going straight to insulin shots. No metformin, no pills, nothing, straight to insulin shots, and my eyes were getting worse. And I could just my cholesterol was so high. Gravy was probably better than what I had going on. But so I made the changes. I did it. I made the changes I had to make. And I lost over 100 pounds. I lost almost, well, basically 150 pounds, 148 pounds. But I never claimed that much. I always said, at first I said I started at 256. That was never true. Finally owned up to 275, which is where I started my actual journey at. From 298 to 275. I just kind of did that, winging it, trying to cut things out, and then after I decided to commit to a program, I started losing more healthy. The first 20 pounds was basically me starving myself to death for about 2 weeks, and that just fell right off. So now, here I am, 7 years into my journey, and I have put on about 35 pounds, and I am lying. I have put on about 45 pounds total. 10 of it I had put on before, but that was from me working out. It was all muscle. I'm good around 165. I try not to focus too much on the scale, but that's about where I was hanging out. And then over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've just been struggling to keep it going. I know what I want. I know that I want to help other people, but I just don't see how other people can look up to me. So it's hard for me to continue. And then I had some personal issues, some family issues. As most of you know, I lost my dad in March this year. And leading up to that was a lot of stress. You know, we had to sell my childhood home. And it was just a lot of stress for me because of some things in my past, and I'm still working through those. Share those with you someday. Tonight's not that night. So I've really been struggling, and I have decided that I'm done. I'm done struggling. I'm tired of putting myself on the back burner to all these problems, you know. I mean, I've worked through them. I found a wonderful place with Dr. Michaela Sarno, and her program helped me. And then over the last week and a half, including about 10 minutes ago, 2 very important men in my life, who probably wouldn't know my first name, said things to me that made me know that my story will help someone. And so I've been there. I lost all the weight and I got into great shape. Some people look at me now and they say, well, you're still in great shape, Brenna. You still work out all the time. You're only in a size 10. You're still fine. It doesn't matter. I'm not comfortable with me. I'm not where I want to be. I may be where you want to be, which is great, I mean, actually, I am where I originally thought I wanted to be. I am at where I thought my goal would be. A size 10. Oh, I never thought I'd be here. Never. But I got down better, not better. Got to where I wanted to be. That's all that matters. It's what I wanted for me, because I thought that's what I had to do to be a role model. Now, I know that's not true, but I still want it for me. So last week, I've worked so hard over the last 6 months, and last week I got certified as an NASM personal trainer. And I've done all this stuff, and I became a Zumba instructor, and I've put myself out there. I've told my story in front of groups of people, and I've put myself out there, and it still has never been the right thing. I've never laid it all out there before, and I still get ashamed of myself when I don't feel like I'm doing things perfect to show other people how to do it. You know what? There is no perfect. There isn't. So stop trying, because you're not going to find it. The best thing is to just keep trying. Just continuously, strive to do something better than you did the day before. And you're going to have days that you don't. And you're going to have months that you don't. And you're going to have days when you wake up and you look in the mirror and all you see is a 300-pound woman again. I know I'm not. But that's what I see. I see complete failure. And I know that's not true. So I'm working on that right now. And in 6 months, in 2 weeks, not going to make it happen any faster than it has to, I will be turning 45 years old. When I was 22, I ruptured 3 discs in my back. I've had 3 surgeries since then. I've been disabled. I've been on disability. I've been on Medicare. And I'm not going back to that ever. I could have rolled over. I could have stayed on Medicare my whole life. I could have stayed on disability. All I had to do was give up. I refused to give up then, and I refuse to give up now. So, if you look around my page and you see the hashtag FitBy45 transformation, that's what I'm working on, starting November 9th. I'm going to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, some of the pictures you may not want to see, but you're going to see them because it's the truth. And the truth is the only thing that's going to get me where I want to be. So, if you'd like to come along on this journey, I would love to have you. I'm going to need all the support I can get. So, I hope to see you soon. Comment below, or just send me a private message if you're not ready to put it all out there. Just let me know. Love y'all. Bye.